peace and prosperity were established on earth and in heaven by the time the expiration of the dawn of Thor arrived. And now the time came for his own ascent, with his hosts, leaving the earth and her heavens in the care of God and his lords. So Thor, son of Jehovah, sent swift messengers to Etherea, asking to be delivered, and asking for the deliverance of 6 billion brides and bridegrooms to Jehovah. XVI, goddess of Oahspe, in Etherea, was appointed by the council in Buru, to descend for Thor and his hosts, and his 6 billions. Accordingly, XVI built her ship and gathered in 10 million as her hosts for the journey. This, then, was the make of her ship, which she named Harp. The photosphere was flat to the north and south, but oval east and west. The openings were on the flat sides, with passages through. The crescent described a circle of 3,400 miles, and the depth of the harp north and south was 300 miles. The pillars of fire, that ascended from the midst, were 1,700 miles high. The stars within the photosphere were provided with 5 points. Each star had 1 million chambers, and each chamber was allotted the habitation of one bride or bridegroom. And there were 7,000 of these stars. The ship's framework was crystalline, both opaque and transparent, and of all possible colors, shades and tints. Now, besides the stars and their chambers, the base of the crescent was provided with a large social hall, which, aside from accommodating others, was sufficient for and occupied by 1 million musicians. God had knowledge of XI's coming, and had commanded information to be sent throughout Atmospheria, and to the lords located on earth, inviting all who chose to come and witness the ascent. And besides the brides and bridegrooms, 2 billion angels came, many not yet delivered from the first resurrection. So the situation, came to pass that XI, goddess of Oahspe, came down in her ship of fire to the foundation of Gao, came in great magnificence, and was received by Thor, and by God and his lords. And she, XI, ascended the throne, and performed the marriage rite for the 6 billions. After that, a recreation time of 1 day was proclaimed in Gao, during which the Atmospherians and Etherians mingled freely together. On the day following, Thor accompanied XI into her ship, and their hosts went in also, being nearly 7 billion. And then, amid a rain of Etherian flowers, XI started her fire ship upward. God and his hosts remaining in Gao saluted in this sign, Jehovah forever, which was properly answered by the ascending billions. Then the great ship, the harp, turned on its axis, rising and turning, higher and higher. And in a little while only an ascending star was seen, and then it disappeared in the distance. Thus Thor fulfilled in dawn his great mission to the earth and her heavens.